Hi, you are watching the Times News. China has simulated precision strikes against key targets on Taiwan and its surrounding waters during a second day of military drills. The drills, which Beijing has called a stern warning to the self-governing island, are a response to Taiwan's president visiting the U.S. last week. As the Chinese military simulated an encirclement of the island, the U.S. urged China to show restraint. Taiwan said about 70 Chinese aircraft flew around the island on Sunday. 11 Chinese ships were also spotted. On Saturday, Taiwan said that 45 warplanes either crossed the Taiwan Strait Median Line, the unofficial dividing line between Taiwanese and Chinese territory, or flew into the southwestern part of Taiwan's Air Defense Identification Zone. The operation, dubbed Joint Sword by Beijing, will continue until Monday. Taiwanese officials have been enraged by the operation. On Saturday, defense officials in Taipei accused Beijing of using President Tsai's U.S. visit as an excuse to conduct military exercises, which has seriously undermined peace, stability, and security in the region. On day one of the drills, one of China's ships fired a round as it sailed near Pingtan Island, China's closest point to Taiwan. While the Chinese exercises ended by sundown on Saturday evening, defense officials in Taipei said fighter jet sorties started again early on Sunday morning. U.S. State Department officials have urged China not to exploit President Tsai's U.S. visit and have called for restraint and no change to the status quo. A State Department spokesperson said the U.S. was monitoring Beijing's actions closely and insisted the U.S. had sufficient resources and capabilities in the region to ensure peace and stability and to meet our national security commitments. The U.S. severed diplomatic ties with Taipei in favor of Beijing in 1979. But it is bound by law to provide Taiwan with the means to defend itself. U.S. President Joe Biden has said on several occasions that the U.S. would intervene if China attacked the island, but U.S. messaging has been murky. At Wednesday's meeting in California, Ms. Tsai thanked U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy for America's unwavering support, saying it helped reassure the people of Taiwan that we are not isolated and we are not alone. Mr. McCarthy had originally planned to go to Taiwan himself, but opted instead to hold the meeting in California to avoid inflaming tensions with China. Chinese state media said the military drills, which are due to run until Monday, would simultaneously organize patrols and advances around Taiwan Island, shaping an all-round encirclement and deterrence posture. It added that long-range rocket artillery, naval destroyers, missile boats, Air Force fighters, bombers, jammers, and refuelers had all been deployed by China's military. But in Taiwan's capital, Taipei, residents seemed unperturbed by China's latest maneuvers. I think many Taiwanese have gotten used to it by now. The feeling is like, here we go again, Jim Tsai said on Saturday. Meanwhile, Michael Chuang said, China seems to like doing it, circling Taiwan like it's theirs. I am used to it now. If they invade, we can't escape anyway. We'll see what the future holds and go from there. Taiwan's status has been ambiguous since 1949, when the Chinese Civil War turned in favor of the Chinese Communist Party, and the country's old ruling government retreated to the island. Taiwan has since considered itself a sovereign state, with its own constitution and leaders. China sees it as a breakaway province that will eventually be brought under Beijing's control, by force if necessary. China's President Xi Jinping has said reunification with Taiwan must be fulfilled. So these are all the latest developments so far that I presented to you. If you like my news, so please subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Goodbye.